Hello, I'm Susan, and I have just completed day 1 of my juice cleanse. I'm not sure how long I'm going to do this for. I am going to be listening really carefully and hopefully interpreting correctly the messages that I get from all the layers. Surprisingly, what normally happens a few days in has already started to happen on day 1, which is the emotions that often get driven in really deeply by food, by emotional eating, which I admit to having been doing lately, by covering these things up with food. A lot of times it's a very semi-effective coping mechanism that can kind of keep things just like sort of underneath the surface so that they're not unmanageable right there at the very top. They can sometimes feel like they're right on top of us, and so I'm not going to judge it. Sometimes it's useful to put that stuff where we can't readily access it if we are trying to accomplish and do and get through and survive. And that's what most of us are doing, just surviving, getting through it, But I have a commitment in my life to living more holistically, more integrously, to living with greater presence, and to alchemy. Yeah, alchemy is a choice, and transformation is a lifestyle. It's not a destination. And it's never ending for those of us that have chosen our personal evolution in our lifetimes. And I don't have any particular goals to get anywhere. I'm not trying to be enlightened or whatever that means. I have a commitment to the truth and to seeing things as they are, to being authentic, to becoming safe in my vulnerability as a human being, a feeling human being, which we all are, really, regardless of the way we manage day to day. So yeah, that's part of what this is about for me. It's to have a gentle experience of transformation. I've come from far away in my life. I'm very fortunate to be where I am, considering where I've been. I'm very, very grateful for all the experiences that I've had. I've collected a lot of modalities as I've gone along in my healing journey, and I use some of my favorites, to help other people break through their own layers in their evolution. And so this particular form, juice fasting, is one of the gentler, believe it or not, forms that I've used. And so that's my intention, is to bring my body up to speed with my spirit and work through the layers of my heart and mind to keep it all integrous. And so I'm going to be using some of those tools that I've gained to work the layers as they arise, which they do once we pull food out of the equation. Oh boy, it's just amazing how food is everywhere. Just even driving to the health food store to get vegetables to juice, or abstaining from food, just seeing all the food everywhere and all the signs and all the food culture, food. It's going to be interesting to see what I do with myself instead of eat and think about eating, and how I can connect with people outside of the culture of food. So, expecting this to be a deepening, and I will be documenting as it feels good and right and useful to do so. And I hope that you're getting something from this. I'm not sure what you're looking for, but we're all in this together. And, it's not easy, and we're not meant to do it alone, and we need to pull each other along through these particular parts of the equation when we are moving through something. And so I'm moving through a lot in my life right now as I get ready to step into a bigger role. So here we go. And thank you very much for being with me. I know that I'm with you. Blessings.